The American people understand that tax hikes destroy jobs. And the last thing we should be doing right now, at a time of 9.2% unemployment, is enacting more government policies that will destroy jobs.
Boehner shot down reports that he had briefly considered conceding on taxes.
No tax increases ever on the table.
If he sounds defensive, it's because Boehner is under enormous pressure from his fellow Republicans.
I think you need to do the right thing.
Congressman Jim Jordan leads a group of 175 fiscally conservative House members.
How much can Speaker Boehner give on taxes and still get your vote on the bill?
We can't get anything. I mean, look, I'm not going to be for raising taxes.
How about closing some tax loopholes? Could you live with that?
No.
Not even closing loopholes?
No. We're not going to raise taxes. We're not going to be for it.
That leaves Boehner little room to bargain.
Listen, I agree with the president. We cannot allow our nation to default on our debt. But to prevent a default, a bill must pass the Congress.
And right now, nobody knows what that bill will look like. So Boehner took few questions today.
Sorry, but I've got to go to the White House.
And headed back to the talks.
Boehner said he was not moved by the president's promises to reform Medicare and Social Security as part of the deal. He said he didn't consider the proposals serious and said they would not fix the long-term problem, Scott.
Chip, back to you over at the White House. What are you hearing about the leadership meeting that wrapped up this afternoon?
Well, Scott, we're hearing there was very little progress. The president said there must be revenues. The Republicans continued to say absolutely not. We're also told that John Boehner did very little speaking. He deferred to other Republicans who are less interested in compromise.
And Nancy, tell us a little bit more about this pressure that Speaker Boehner is getting from the right wing of his party.
Oh, it's intense, Scott, especially from the new members who campaign specifically not on just not raising taxes, but on lowering taxes. Of course, they also campaign to drastically reduce the deficit. And so you're seeing these two priorities come into conflict right now.
Nancy, Chip, thanks very much.